Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coco Fit Club. I'm Jen. Welcome to today's Strong and Steady class. With me, I have my chair right behind me, and I have several sets of dumbbells, and that's all we need for today's class. Go ahead and extend your arms out from your sides, relax through your neck and tops of shoulders, and start moving your arms in small circles. Focusing on keeping your body still as those arms work in a circle. As small as you want to begin, and then gradually allowing them to get bigger. Pause, change directions. Good, feel those circles get bigger and bigger, but staying relaxed in the neck. Bring your arms to your sides, and then we'll do big backstroke circles, one arm at a time. Feel yourself opening up through the chest and softening as you reach toward the back wall. All right, excellent. Bring that arm to your side and let's switch to the other arm. Either is fine. Nicely done. Okay, bring your arms to your sides. Place your hands in your hips. Your elbows are back and behind, so you get a little bit of engagement in your back muscles. Your knees are softly bent. Your feet are comfortably distanced, and we're going to hinge. Hinging down, neutral spine. Exhale, press your heels to the ground to return to standing. As you return, making sure that you rise up to your tallest height. Not thrusting your hips forward, but just allowing your hamstrings and glutes to return you to upright. Warming up the back sides of the legs, getting that blood flow going, increasing your range of motion perhaps, but really just starting to feel good back there. All right, now we're gonna go into our body weight squats. You can either extend your arms parallel to the ground, palms facing each other, engaging your lats, or you can do genie arms and fold them into a box, okay? Same stance, draw in that belly button, softly bend the knees, and then squat, dropping your tailbone to the ground, maintaining that nice neutral spine. Inhale and exhale as you rise. Keep those heels down. Try and focus on hamstrings and glutes, more so than the knees and the quads. One more. All right, good work. Okay, for today's workout format, we're gonna do 5 sets in a pyramid. So we're gonna go 6, 8, 10, 8, 6 in terms of repetitions. And we're gonna do 7 exercises, okay? So we're gonna keep it pretty straightforward, but what we're gonna do is string those 7 together. So 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and so on. And we're gonna try and do it smoothly. And I'll cue you so it's smooth with little transition time. So we're gonna start with a chair squat to bicep curl. If you prefer not to do a chair squat, that's fine. But I really like using the chair for the most complete and range movement that you need to support. Then we're gonna do lateral arm swings, and that will be standing. So our lateral arm swings with those dumbbells, lateral, they both, one elbow is bent and the other goes straight down to the side and swing the other direction. Okay, so you got that? That's lateral arm swings. That's really the only new one. Then we'll move into bent over tricep kickbacks. So you know this one. All right, then we're going to use our chair and do lunges. All right, supporting our lunge with the back of the chair. As we're able, we'll make sure to step back and step together. So a little bit of agility, not using the chair if you can. Then we're back to the chair for our mountain climbers. So we'll be here working on our mountain climbers, drawing our knee toward our armpit and alternating legs. Then we have lateral lunges, okay? Holding a dumbbell, lateral lunge, and lateral lunge. Okay, that's number 6. And number 7 is back in our chair. or standing, front raise. So palms facing with dumbbells, front raise to overhead press. And remember, we do not have biceps to ears. We have it out here in front as though we're gazing at a kitty that we're holding up or a child, something of that nature. So it has to be in our line of sight right here, okay? So that's all 7. All right, hopefully you guys got it. We're gonna start now with our round of 6. So grab your dumbbells. All right, we're gonna sit in our chair with legs properly spaced in parallel. Dumbbells are at our side in our suitcase carry. Okay, heels into the ground, inhale here. Now, do not let your shoulders roll forward. We're sit nice and tall. Okay, inhale. Exhale, press through, come to standing, bicep curl, back down. No momentum, so you wanna come to a complete stop. Exhale as you rise, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, now we can remain standing for those lateral arm swings. 1, 2, 1 is bent in front, 1 is straight out to the side. 4, 5, and 6. And then we're gonna do bent over tricep kickbacks. So hinge forward, arms dangling under armpits, draw elbows to rib cage, kick back, arms are straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent. Okay, now dumbbells down on the chair for support. Chair lunges. Okay, the chair's on my right, hand is on the right side. I'm gonna keep my right foot down as I lunge. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus on that leg that is back, that glute. And 6. Okay, other side of the chair, hand on the back. Other hand can be on your hip. Don't use a chair if you don't need to. Glute work, folks. All right, right knee down and up. 2, 3. Now remember, your knee does not have to come all the way down, but you do have to use your butt. All right, so focus, focus, glute, squeeze, and 6. Excellent, now we have chair mountain climbers. Okay, so we're gonna position ourselves in an incline plank over our chair as we're able. All right, wrists under armpits. All right, ready? Knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, well done. Now dumbbell lateral lunge. So let's grab that dumbbell, hold it to our chest, elbows in. All right, lunge to the side. 1, 2, pressing off that outer foot. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now that front raise to overhead press, either seated on your chair or standing. Okay, I'll demonstrate standing. Dumbbells in a suitcase carry. Exhale as you front raise, press, and back down. You know this one. Exhale, press. Trying to stay still. 3. Good. Feel that work in your chest in front of your shoulders. 5. Excellent. Last one. All right, good work. Now you can take your break and we'll start at the top again for rounds of 8. Okay, so we're back to the squat with the bicep curl. to lateral arm swings. Okay, check in with your seated position. Sits bones on the chair, shoulders are drawn back, nice and tall. Ready? Inhale. And exhale, heels to the ground and press. 2. Now there is some trust here that your chair is going to be there, because ideally we're not gazing down, because as we gaze down, a lot of times our center of gravity will pitch forward. 6, 2 more. 7, and I am focusing on my heels. And 8. All right, lateral arm swings, ready. 1, 2, 3. With control, nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bent over tricep kickback. Okay, stand nice and tall. Soften those knees, hinge forward, neutral spine. Elbows to rib cage. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1 more, and 8. All right, well done. Chair lunges. Set your dumbbells down on your chair. Right hand down, right foot down. Ready? And lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now don't worry about whether you're using the chair or not. Think about your mechanics, making sure that you're getting into your glute on that back leg. Switch sides. Now I know these are a lot of lunges. All right, so with good form, as many as you can, up to 8. Okay, left hand down, left foot down, right foot extending back, lunge, and return. So we really want to work on bringing those feet back together, stepping back naturally, that agility component. Good. 6, 7, and 8. Nicely done. Okay, back to our chairs for mountain climbers. All right, now, if you can step back into your incline plank, great. If that is not comfortable for you and you're more into a tabletop, that is fine as well. This chair mountain climber is for your core. So I want you to engage your core as much as you can. Okay, so I'm in my incline plank. Inhale, and as I exhale, I'm contracting through my lat to oblique to draw my knee toward my elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's sticky there. So my knee is stuck to my elbow like there's honey. It's my new word, sticky. All right, so that sticky represents the isometric hold I want you to be thinking about. All right, ready? Dumbbell to chest, elbows in, lateral lunge. Step aside for 1, 2, 3, 5. Good. We're getting to the outside of the butt. 7 and 8. Now we have that front raise to overhead press. So I'm going to show you from the side now in a standing position. Okay, so neutral spine, soft bend in my knees if I'm standing, palms facing each other, suitcase carry. Inhale, exhale, front raise, press. and down. See that angle I'm maintaining? Front raise, press, and down. Working through the chest in front of my shoulders. That's 5. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Woo, nicely done. Okay. Back to the top. This is our round of 10s. This is the top of our pyramid. Okay, you've got your little break here. Again, we're gonna try and work consistently, smoothly through this round of 10. All right, you ready? Okay, find your chair, find your sits bones, sitting nice and tall, palms facing, heels down on the ground. Inhale and exhale, rise. 1, and back down. 2, 3. Good. Nice and smooth, no momentum. Try not to get into your knees, get into your heels instead. We have 5 more. 8. Good work. 9. And 10. All right, now we have the dumbbell arm swings laterally. Okay, ready? 1. Now you may feel like your spine wants to slide away. So that's the job of your obliques and lats. 5. Stay in a neutral spine. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right, tricep kickbacks. Ready? Hinge. Inhale, draw the elbows in. Exhale, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. 8, 9, and 10. Dumbbells down, reverse that hinge to come back up. Okay, chair lunges. All right, I'm on the right side with right hand down, right foot down. All right, 10 lunges on this side as you're able. Good form. Ready? 1. As many as you can with good form. Go as slow as you need to. 4. Squeeze that glute. 5. 6. Use that exhale. Remember, that's all about core engagement, that body setup. 9 and 10. Well done. Okay, switching sides. All right, left hand down on the top of the chair, left foot stays down on the ground. Inhale into the chest and exhale, step back and up. 2. Well done. Pause at the bottom so you make sure that glute's engaged. There we go. 5. You're doing it. Good work. 7. 8. Nice work. 9 and 10. All right. Chair mountain climbers. Okay, so find your chair, weighted if you wish, hands on either side. Step back into your inclined plank, wrists under armpits. All right, knee to elbow, make it sticky there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done. Hopefully you're feeling it through your obliques, that muscle between your ribs and your hip. Okay, dumbbell, lateral lunge, elbows into your side, dumbbell by the ears into your chest. Now, of course, if you're getting tired at this point, go without your dumbbell, okay? Work on your range. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, push off. 2, 3. So we're putting most of that body weight on the leg that's bent. 5, 6. Good, one more, folks. And 10, okay. Now we have 10 front raises. So I'm gonna demo this one seated, and it should look the same as the standing, but we get to stabilize our hips here. So it's not a bad idea for 10, right? When we feel like we might be getting tired, stabilize your hips. All right, ready? Inhale, front raise, palms facing, and press. Lower with control. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a long span of work. I'm sneaking in 2 exhales. Good. Here's 7, 8. Ooh, my chest is getting tired. I'm gonna pause here for a second because I can feel myself rocking back. All right, ready? I got 2 more. 1 and 2. Woo! Wow, that was tough. All right, but we're on our downhill now. Okay, so get your drink. We have a round of 8 and a round of 6, and we're working with record time. You guys should feel really pleased. Hopefully you're noticing that you're getting good heart rate here going. All right, so we're at 8s now. Squat to bicep curl. All right, you ready? All right, sit nice and tall. Don't let those shoulders slope forward. Don't round in the spine like I just did. Sit tall, neutral. Inhale, exhale, squat and curl. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice job. 2 more. And 8. Excellent work. Lateral arm swings. Ready? Soften those knees, get stable, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bent over tricep kickbacks. All right, standing tall, belly button in, and hinge. Neutral spine, draw those elbows to rib cage. Exhale and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make them sticky. 7 and 8. Good. Lower those dumbbells. Return to standing. Set them in your chair. Lunges. to the right side. Right foot's gonna stay down on the ground. I'm gonna step back with my left. Ready? Lunge and return. 2. You can imagine that you're holding a bowl of soup if you want. So no bending over. 5. 7. And 8. Well done. Switch sides. Okay, left side of the chair, left hand down, left foot stays down. His right leg reaches back. Ready? All right, right glute is nice and tight. 2. He's working to support from the back. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Okay, mountain climbers. All right, arrange your chair so you can gaze face down in the seat, align your armpits or under your wrists. All right, as you're able, incline plank, ready. 1, knee to elbow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Okay, lateral lunges. Grab that dumbbell, ready, elbows in, by the ears to the chest. Feet together, step aside. 2. 4. Good work. 6. And 8. All right. Let's take one more set seated with this front raise to over chest press, overhead press. Ready? Palms facing. Exhale, front raise and press. 2. 3. 4. Good, just 4 more. 1. 2. 3. And 4. All right, nicely done. Get your water, we're on to the last round. Good hard work, everyone. This is a really good flow. Now, if you're trying to gather your heart rate a little bit, you feel like you're really fatigued, but you want to stay with it, try and slow down your breathing. Okay, so draw in deeply through your nose into your chest. Hold your breath for just a moment and then slowly let it out through your mouth. Okay, one more time. Inhale through the nose into the chest. Slowly exhale. Okay, now we're ready. Seated on our chair, we have a round of 6s. All right, we're strong and powerful. We're going to finish this well. Okay, heels into the ground, suitcase carry. Inhale and exhale, rise and curl and back down. 2, 3. Again, focusing on those heels. 4, 5, good. There you go. You got it. You can finish. That was 6. Nice job. All right. Arm swings lateral. And go. 1, 2, 3. Fight for that center of gravity. 5, and 6. Whoo! Tired in the shoulders? A little bit. Okay. Suitcase carry, hinge forward, tricep kickbacks, elbows to rib cage. Ready? Straighten and bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, dumbbells down on your chair. Lunges to the right side, right hand down, right foot stays down. Inhale and exhale, step back with the left leg and up. 2, 3, focusing on glute engagement. 5, one more, and 6. Okay, other side of your chair. All right, you guys might think that I love lunges, and I really do when we can practice them, improving our form. Okay, on the left side, right foot stepping back. 1, 2, 3, well done. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, mountain climbers. All right, position your chair. Grab on either side, align the armpits over the wrists. High plank step back, ready? 1, 2, knee to elbow, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, nicely done. Lateral lunges. 12 more repetitions to freedom, guys. Okay, elbows in, engage those lats, stand tall. Dumbbell by the ears to the chest. All right, step to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, nice and smooth. And 6. All right, now, last round of 6, I'm gonna try to do this standing. I'm gonna try and stabilize my own pelvis, okay? Root for me, guys, you ready? All right, belly button in, knees softly bent, neutral spine from the waist up. Inhale, exhale, front raise, and press, and down. Ooh, that felt good, I can do this. 2. What is your self-talk right now? Strong and powerful, positive, breathing into your core. 5. Last one. And 6. Whoo! All right, well done. Get your water and we'll make our way down to the ground. Okay. I'm gonna position my chair so I can use it as I'm going into that lunge we just worked so hard on. I get my knee down using the base of the chair, 2 knees down, and I'm gonna find where I wanna be on my space on the floor, okay? We're gonna be on our backs. All right, pausing for a moment to get into your imprints. Your knees are pointed at the ceiling, the soles of your feet are down on the ground. Your legs are held in parallel to your hips. So it's about the width of your fist, maybe a little bit wider. Okay, and you're resting your torso down on the ground in its neutral. So you find, traditionally we say we find our neutral by taking where our pubic bone is and running parallel to your hip bones in front, and that would be your neutral spine, right? Laying down, because if you're standing up, ideally we're positioned that way unless we have some hip issues, funny stuff going on, right? But in so doing, we provide that spacing in our lumbar spine so you can slide like a finger under there and find that space. All right, and we have that space in our cervical spine so our neck isn't down onto the mat. Do support your head if you feel you need to here, okay? Now, Let's work through our breath. So we're going to inhale in through our nose and feel your rib cage expand. Exhale out your mouth and feel your low belly dropping towards your spine. Now keep that hand there as you take that next inhale into the chest and checking to make sure that you aren't taking all that air into your belly. You want your belly to still stay sunk and strong toward your spine. And as you exhale again, you just reconfirm, I'm sinking toward my spine. I'm hardening as I make it down there because I want to be strong near my spine. Good. And now you've got the pattern of breath that you are happy with and that you can connect with and maintain. Then we go to rehearsing our body setup. So as we exhale, we're lifting our pelvic floor, sinking in the low belly as the transverse drops, and then zipping through the rib cage. And that all happens in a matter of a second. Okay. Inhaling through the chest, exhaling through the mouth, pelvic floor, transverse rib cage. It's even faster than what I can say it. And I want you to grip in that body setup so much that you can feel the weight of your legs being drawn out of your feet and they're pulling up your pelvic floor. But don't press your low back into the mat. That's the key. Well done. So your belly, from really your rib cage to your pelvis, you can think about it becoming a shallow bowl, right? So with the next one, we're going to stay with that shallow bowl visualization. And instead of keeping our pelvis neutral as we exhale, we're going to wrap so deeply that we begin pulling our pelvis forward. So if our pelvis were a bowl, we're spilling the contents of that bowl down onto our chest. And you can feel your tailbone lightening and rolling up off the mat. You can still relate to that sense of I'm pulling the weight of my legs up through my pelvic floor, but they're staying touching to the ground. And next, we're going to go to our chair work. So as you exhale, you're going to use that right oblique and drag your left leg up into chair position. On your next exhale, we're going to extend and straighten that right leg out as though we're passing it through a mail slot on your door. And then exhale, draw it back in. And exhale, send it back out through the mail slot. Draw it back in. Exhale, allowing the leg to become a dead weight that you're holding in your abs and your oblique. That oblique is drawing it in like there's a rope attached to your oblique and your knee. And then your oblique is sending the leg back out again. Maybe try one more, make that foot be dead. Good, now return that right leg to the ground and then we'll move to the left leg. So your palms are down on the mat. Take in your air into your chest, through your nose, and as you exhale, the left oblique's gonna drag the left leg up into chair, so it's right over the hip, positioned at a right angle, but it's dead. You're not clenching through it, and your foot is kind of floppy there. It's just hanging there, okay? Inhale here in chair, and then exhale. The left oblique is gonna extend that leg out through the mail slot on your door, Hold, sinking into your transverse, and then return it back to chair and repeat. Exhale. Return. We're trying to do that all in one breath. So we exhale as that leg extends. Slight isometric hold. Keep the belly wrapped as you continue to exhale and return the knee over into chair. Exhale again. So your exhales here are really protracted and long because we have to support the weight of the leg as it goes out there. The back shouldn't be arching. Good. Only as many repetitions as you can do with good form. Lower the leg back down with control. Nicely done. Okay. So by this time, you're probably feeling it in your hip flexors a little bit. So if you want to take your hands and just gently massage in your hip flexors, that crease in the front there between your pelvis and your leg, essentially. All right, relax those, get them softened. Okay, now we're going to do this a little bit differently. Same exercise, but just a little bit differently in that we're going to bring our hands, our palms to our ears and float our head up off the ground. Okay, so we're still staying here in a neutral. We've only floated an inch or so off of the ground. All right, however, we are going to exhale and round just a little bit, okay? So your gaze is now not straight at the ceiling. You are rounded through your cervical spine, okay? Your gaze is toward the opposite wall, just a little bit toward the ceiling in your room where you're at. Feel your shoulder blades wide in the mat, but you're no longer making full contact with your shoulder blades in the ground, okay? You rounded just a bit. Make the weight of your head heavy in your hands and transfer that into your lats and your chest. Okay, now take a break here where you need to, but now I'm going to draw my right leg up into chair. And now my left leg up into chair. And now I'm going to extend that right leg out through the male slot. And return. And left leg. So I feel a little bit better, more intimate connection in my spine from my lat and obliques, my lats connecting to my hips because I'm slightly rounded. But I'm not moving. I'm just exhaling as I slide my leg out through the male slot, deepening into my low belly. Good. Only as many repetitions as you can do with good form as we do this nice and slow. Good. Now lower your legs back down to the mat with control and lower your head and shoulders back down. Okay, give your shoulders a little break, return your palms. So what we did there by rounding our spine is we took a little break, a little tension out of our low back. By rounding, we're curving through the spine, and it will better able to resist that desire to arch. Okay, so hopefully you're beginning to feel all of these little pressures, little touch points in your body that you need to become in tune to in your Pilates practice at home. Okay, now we're going to try something a little bit, another step along in the progression. Okay, and so that is bicycles. Okay, so in the last exercise that we did, we were almost there. We had our legs sliding through a male slot one at a time, and our torso was rounded into a thoracic curve, right? Starting with our head, rounding through our neck, and shoulders lifted on the edge of our shoulder blades. The only addition that we're going to make is that we're going to draw our elbow toward our opposite knee. But in fact, that's the visual. But what you're thinking is armpit toward the opposite hip. Okay, so if we do that, my right armpit drawing toward my left hip, my right leg is going to extend. It's almost as though that contraction through that oblique is going to extend that right leg. Okay, and it's nice and slow. So let's get into that position. Okay, so palms at your ears, threading your fingers behind your head. Okay, find your lats, find your shoulder blades, widen down on the mat, get your elbows in your peripheral, and then float the head up off the ground just an inch, just enough so you can make it heavy and settle the weight of your head in your lats and chest. All right, then exhale and draw the legs up into chair. Okay, we're going to start with the right leg, okay, just so you know that. So the right leg's going to extend, right? Single leg extension. The right armpit is going to cross and contract toward the left hip, okay? You ready? Inhale. Exhale. And return. So that sticky spot, that isometric hold, is tying that armpit toward the opposite hip, and with that single leg extension. Good. Lower the head with control, lower the legs with control. Whew, that is so much more challenging to do bicycles that way than to do it any other way, the rapid fire, just moving your legs and moving your arms, because those aren't really done with any specific intention or isometric hold in mind. You're just going. All right, we're going to try that one more time before I let you go so you can think again. I'm a strong believer in trying something twice at least. So you can think of it again, where should I be feeling this, right? We know our single leg extension work. Our leg is dead. We're trying to hold the weight of our leg in our low belly and our oblique. Our thoracic, our head, cervical spine is off. We're in a little curve up off the ground. And then we're contracting armpit toward opposite hip. Okay. All right. So let's get into it again. Palms at your ears. Float that head off the ground just an inch or so. All right. Transition that weight into your chest and your lats. All right, draw those knees up in a chair on your exhale. Make the feet dead. Okay, now we're gonna hinge just a little bit more so we're rounded. So you can gaze at a 45-degree angle toward the corner of the wall opposite you. Okay, inhale through the chest. Exhale, right leg extends, right armpit draws toward left hip. And return. Find that isometric hold. Good. Now lower the head with control, lower the legs with control. That is really a hard movement. I hope I explained it clearly for you. We can continue to work on breaking that down in future classes, but I wanted to introduce it as the next phase of that progression of the work we've been doing. Okay, with that said, I want you to draw your knees towards your chest, wrap your arms around them, lifting your pelvis off the ground, rolling up into a little ball. As you're able, we're rolling from side to side a little bit, feeling your low back rounding into the mat. Good. Now come back to center. And now we're going to let our legs fall over to one side of our body. So I'm letting my legs fall to the right. Big rotation in my low back and rib cage. Extend your arms out from your side into a T. And do your best here to release as well as you can. Inner thighs. Let your back up by your shoulder blades just get heavy. Nicely done. Now we're going to draw our knees back toward the ceiling. Draw your knees back to your chest. Let them lower slowly and gently to the ground on the left side. Feel that rotation in the other side. So you should feel this in the right low back, rib cage, arms are teed out. So you're opening up through your chest. All right, nicely done. Now I'm going to roll over to my right side. My left hand is the top hand, and I'm going to press down through the ground, drawing my right elbow underneath as I press my torso off the ground. Okay, my chair is handy to get myself off of the floor into an upright position. Great class today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you Thursday. Have a good couple of days. It's going to be nice, so get a walk in. Bye.